There you go, John. Go for it. And in a few seconds, hopefully my phone goes do. But we should be recording already as it is. Go ahead and open the show.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Mardox Daily live chat. It's nice to have you with us today. So far, the us includes Mr. Nelson Buck and myself, Mr. John L. Brewer, also showing off his new Mardox shirt.
There you go.
Yeah. The cool people get these, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, one step towards becoming one of those persons you've got to subscribe to the channel, like it, and comment. You got 3 things. And that will get you in the running to be one of the cool people.
Oh, I got the view of the dog's bed here.
Yeah.
There's one member that's talking about doing a giveaway next week. So yeah, join in next week. I don't know what day or when it's going to be, but there's going to be a giveaway next week. Hopefully, because I've had this before where I was told one thing and then it was changed to another. So hopefully there'll be a giveaway. Not a mug, not a T-shirt. We'll see what it is. There's a lot going on in the last 48 hours with Mardox.com. And those of you that haven't logged in and checked to see, go and check and look. We're doing a lot there to make the site better, bigger, faster, stronger.
Looking good.
It's saying I got drop frames. Why do I got drop frames?
I don't know. Stop dropping your frames.
Yeah, I know. I should pick them up if someone trips on them.
Break your glasses that way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So John, what is today's topic? It might be a short show at this rate. Everybody's off doing the thing.
Yeah, watching the eclipse.
Yeah, I had a total server eclipse. Does that count?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Totally.
A total server eclipse. Yes, not solar server. No, I woke up this morning and I couldn't get to the server, and my jaw kind of dropped, went, and then found out it was my computer.
That must be a scary thing.
Yeah, because I didn't get no notifications or nothing on my phone that the server was down, and I automatically assumed the worst and thought the server had gone down and got bogged down, and it was just that my computer wasn't connecting. I was like, okay, phew. It is scary. You think about how much traffic we get, and then if I wake up in the morning and say server's been down, how long has it been down? Because you're talking thousands of hits an hour.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh no, but all's good that all's well that ends well.
Yeah.
It's still up and running. Like we said, what do you think, John? What do you think about the changes so far on the main site? Maybe
looking nice so far. Yeah, looking very nice.
I'll bring it up and put it on video. Can I do that now or not now? If I bring it up on video,
looking very nice.
I can't bring it up on video. Because if I do, yeah, no, I can't, because it'll show my earnings and everything, and some people got pissed off.
Okay.
Well, they're right. I'm the one person that says don't show your earnings, don't tell people how much you earn and stuff like that. And every time I bring up the Mardox page, it shows my page and my earnings are right there. Yeah. So but just go log in and take a look at it. If you're not already logged in, sign up and go take a look for yourself and let us know what you think. But John, you like the way it's laid out now?
You have to have an account you could log in for the purpose of showing folks things.
Yeah. That's it. Or just sign up under John though.
That would help. That would help you if you had an account for the purpose of showing people things.
I think I have one. I'd have to go find it, but it's a free account. Furthermore, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't show my account because I have administrative access. It just takes me going oops across one page, and I show everybody's addresses and phone numbers on the screen.
That would not be good.
It's a free account.
Good.
Yeah, no, I'd have to make it a paid account. I would actually have to get up off my butt and make it a free account. I have another account I could use. My wife's telling me which one to use.
Yeah, see? What would we do without our wives? We'd be totally lost.
I thought about that the other day. And before I met Tina, I lived for 25 years. I've been to Mexico. I went to Senegal, traveled across Canada. But looking now, I don't know what I would do without her. She's the one that kicks me out of bed in the morning and goes, get to work. That's it. Get up, then shut the alarm up, and then go to work. No, but it's funny when you meet someone like I met my wife when I was 25, and it's like at that point when I look back from that point on, whatever happened before I was 25 doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
led to something, but it was after 25 was my key point in my life. You know how they say you grow up and move on.
Yeah,
you know that's where it was.
Well, for me, when I met my wife, it was like life started over again, you know, and it was really cool.
Well, yeah, but didn't you blow up in the army and then you got resuscitated? And was she the nurse? No.
Not quite. But she did take my breath away, so you know.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So after how many years now?
31.
31. So is it a habit?
Married 31.
Is it a habit or a marriage?
It's a happy marriage.
It's a happy marriage, okay, but not a habit.
With all its ups and downs, it's a really happy marriage.
There you go.
And,
cool.
It's really cool.
And with everything going on in your life, you now have a pink room.
That's right. See, if you work hard enough in life, you become successful and you get a pink room.
There you go. I only achieved the rank of pink truck.
Yeah, see?
I have to upload those photos. I have to find the photos of that. I used to have a pink 1991 Ford Ranger.
Will be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'll find them and put them up. So, any topics did you want to talk about?
Well,
gotta love that word topic. Topic.
We could talk about list building.
Say what? List building. That's actually interesting. A lot of people don't know how to build a list with Mardox, and they don't realize how simple it is.
So tell everyone how.
Oh, you want me to do this?
How can they? Well, you think I want to do it? You asked me. I gave you the topic. Now the rest is up to you.
Yeah, that's it.
Talking specifically with Mardox.
I'm gonna have to log in. Hold on. I need to log in as. Hold on. I have to log in as. What's that? That guy that works with us. What's his name? William.
Yeah. That Willie dude.
Yeah. Do I have his password? Ooh, I have his password. I don't think he'll mind if I show how much he's earned. Do you think so?
I think he'll be okay with it.
I think he'll be okay with it. Do you want to? I suppose you want to see it too.
Yeah.
How am I going to do that now? Hold on. Gotta go there. Gotta go here. Hold up. Don't go anywhere. This is interesting. I'm not usually the one that does all this clickety-click stuff.
Where's the button?
There. You see the page?
No. I see you. Now it's coming. There
you go. There's your sign.
There it is.
There we go. So this member, you see, this is why I can't show my page, because right there, big green letters, it says how much the person earned, how much traffic they got, how many referrals, so on and so forth. But here, there's right here it says referrals, and like I said, I'm just showing you with this account. This is the inside the office at Mardox, and everybody's got these 4 boxes. The blue one is your referrals. Now, what members don't know, at Mardox, you get paid for your direct referrals that come in underneath you directly. It's a referral program, one level only. It's only the person that you referred. After that, what was I going to say? After that, everybody who's ever been referred below you is part of your list. So literally, if you bring in 10 people, and those people each bring in 10 people, you're now at 110 people in your list.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an infinite chain downward. As long as through the membership genealogy, as long as they're below you, they're in your list.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
I'm going to try to bring the video on screen here at the same time. Here.
A lot of people look at that simply as their downline, and it's interesting that you explain that like them being on your list, because a lot of people, especially people used to doing affiliate programs and stuff, they are used to referring to something like that simply as their downline, and not in the respect of it being their list.
That's right.
See. And which is important, because we need to remember in this industry that we need to be talking to one another, networking with one another, telling each other what we're doing and what's going. We don't always have to be selling each other things. We, especially, if someone is on your list, tell them what's going on, what you're up to, tell them about things you're checking out. You can sell them, show them things that you're selling as well. But it's mostly about networking and building relationships. Our relationship building.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and there's like I keep saying over and over again, we got to get back to basics. We got to get back to being human.
Yeah. Because
I noticed that when I call my upline provider for my hosting, when I call them up, I mean, it's not a secret. Anybody can go look up and see who it is. But when I call them up, one, the wait time is probably less than 30 seconds to actually get to be talking to a human being, and two, they do ask for an account number. But if the ones that are smart and they see the phone number coming in, they usually say, "Am I talking to Nelson Buck?" And I'll say, "Yes, I am. Thank you very much." Blah blah blah. So then you get the ones that go, "What's your account number?" I give my account number, and then they say, "Am I talking to Nelson Buck?" But their system does recognize phone numbers. I don't know why they ask for the account number too. It's kind of strange. Look at the Mardox. Under Mardox, under support here. Let's go down below here. Is William a paid member? Yes, he is. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. On the left-hand side here, we have a function here that says click to call. Click to call. It's a pretty neat system. I'm just, you see it too, John. And when you type in your phone number on here, this is pretty neat. When you type in your phone number, the phone system will then, let's see if we'll do it. Let's see if we'll do it here. The one is, +1. Everyone's going to...
Be careful what number you put in there.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everyone's going to see my phone number here. Can't grab the...
Just open the phone book and pick a number.
Yeah, hold on a second here. Let's, I got to move the screen over. Oh, come on. Can't grab the screen. There it is. Okay, grabbed it. There. Let's go back to putting up your screen so you can see what's going on. There we go. Okay, so it's just temporary here. Now. So what happens is, let's see if I can put this on audio and get this recorded. Hope you guys can all hear this. I'm going to do a call here. And of course, there's a glitch.
Of course.
Oh.
It's live. It has to be a glitch.
Yeah. Uncaught exception. Da, 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 da. Oh, geez, fun. Okay, well, I'll fix that later today.
Write a support ticket.
Yes, I'm going to write myself a support ticket. Yeah. That's what we should all do, is start writing support tickets all over the place. Can I expand this window out a bit? It'd be nice to expand this window out. Okay, so anyhow, click the call. When it works, explains why I haven't received any phone calls lately. How long has that not been working? No, it's probably this weekend. Anyhow.
I didn't even know it was there.
Huh?
I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah, there's a click to call function where you can dial anywhere in the world. You can simply put in your phone number. Our system will then dial your number and say, in my case, it would have said, "Hello, William Hanks. Could you please enter in the 5-digit code that's on your screen?" And the 5-digit code isn't to authenticate who the person is, but to make sure that you are allowed to use the phone service to get a hold of tech support. That's what it's for. It's your PIN code. It's your password to get into the tech support department. Otherwise, we get everybody and their dog calling us asking if we can help them with their website and stuff. And in the past, I'd spend all day on the phone. But this system will then call your number anywhere in the world, address you. If it's John Brewer, it'll address you by John Brewer, and then ask you to put the code in. And then once you're okayed, it says, "Thank you for putting in the proper code, John Brewer or Mr. Brewer. I'm putting you in contact with Nelson Buck. Please stand by." And then it dials my phone. So before it even picks up, you know who I am.
Yeah.
You know.
Not bad.
You know, or whoever's supposed to be on tech support that night. And that's been in place for quite a while. So now I got to go back through and see what's going on with Twilio now.
Okay, that's interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, kind of strange that doesn't work.
Now, so explain to folks how we contact the people who are under us.
Well, half the system already exists. The other half doesn't exist yet. There is going to be very shortly. There is going to be a messaging system. In fact, at the top of the website here, and I got to move your face now.
With the face.
Yeah, at the top of the screen here, top right-hand corner, there is 3 little tabs. One's for messages, one's for notifications, one's for tasks. The messages, it will allow you to send messages to your a specific person or your entire group. Downward, not upward. So in other words, when you post, all your downline sees your post. Another way you can do it is if you click on the top left corner, your photo, to go to your profile.
Yeah.
And there you go. This box allows you to type in whatever you want.
Right.
Pressing submit, all of your downline, everybody below you, ever.
So this goes to all those below you.
Yes, that's right. That's right. In other words, you're seeing your upline. Like William is underneath me, so William sees all my posts. But look at this, John. Funny enough, you commented on one of my posts.
Yeah.
It's in William's feed.
Cool.
You see? So it's really important to get out there and reply to people's posts and videos. And now this is relatively new, but it's important to get out there and comment on these things and on these posts, and to make that interactiveness.
This is available for free members also.
Yeah. When you go back to the home section of the page, right up top here, there's a line here that says social feed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're going to be making that more of a focal point in our membership, in our website, as opposed to oh yeah, by the way, we have this over here. This is going to become more of a centerpiece in how we're working. Along with messaging and mail, I got a person working on putting together a mail handling system. And so certain users real soon will be allowed to send and receive actual email and manage it through the Mardox interface.
That would be good.
Yeah. So again, you'll be able to mail locally to a member. So it would be the user's ID at mardox.com, and that will go directly to their mailbox in Mardox. Even though they don't have a mailbox as such, but certain users, preferably the paid ones first, will have their very own email address. So what's your username, John?
ESL Johnny.
Yeah, so yours would be ESLJohnny at mardox.com when it's set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
very cool.
Yeah. So
this is good. This is a good thing.
Yeah. So that's what we're working on right now. And all driving towards communication, like we're saying, we got to get back to communicating with people.
Networking is very, very important.
Yes, it is. Hello, Hitesh. How are you today?
Hey.
You have to unmute yourself, sir. Hitesh, you're muted. Can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear us.
I can't even see. I can only see your screen and you.
Yeah. Hold on a second here. Let's take this off. There we go. Let's go back to being human.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if he's on or not, or he's having troubles with the interwebs.
Oh, no.
You know, the series of tubes and all
We
that.
did the
There.
same thing the other day. Some people get scared if they connect and they say, "Ah, I'm on video."
Yeah, that's it. Well, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse because I'm going to bring back remember the original way we had the video set up?
Yeah.
Where you could actually log into Mardox and watch this live?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, look at the inside of my phone. Sorry about that. This is not edited. Thank you, Samsung, for putting up the screen wherever you feel. No, that's LG. That's LG. Thank you, LG, for putting up the screen wherever you feel like it. Hello, Hitesh.
There he is. Hey, Hitesh.
Hey, yeah, I'm back.
You're back. Yes, we see that.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. My internet connection is unstable, so I kind of got in and out.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we hear you.
Good to have you.
Yeah, so one of the things we're going to do here, I'm hoping to get done tonight, actually, is I want to put the video so that like what we're doing right now is being played live in the website, like we used to have. We used to have pull down and drop down, and then the video was right there. I want to bring that back. I think that's going to bring back the members back into this live chat. When they'll see it better, and they'll be able to to interact. The same way we had it before. I just gotta go find the pages and reactivate all this stuff.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Somebody's got a lot of static in his line.
Probably Hitesh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's got Hitesh has static on his line. Okay. Well, you know that. No, that's cool.
We ought to ask him how we pronounce his name correctly, so we can get it right.
Yeah, Hitesh, how do you pronounce your name properly?
Hitesh.
Say again?
Hitesh.
Hitesh.
You got it.
Ah, Hitesh.
Okay, so yeah, we've been saying it right all this time.
Very good. Very good. I like to say people's names correctly if I can.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you get a lot of pronunciations of your name, and
yeah, John has troubles with my name, Nelson. God.
It's like what?
But funny joke. Did a contract with Paramount Pictures, and for advertising way back, and I wrote the letter up. I was all excited. It was Paramount Pictures. It was representative, and we're talking $15,000 here. So it was a really nice contract. You can imagine, the adrenaline was pumping. I'm like, all right, got to get this done, right? Write up the letter, send it off to the guy. And what did I do? Look at the keyboard. Right beside the letter U, what do you see to the right of it?
I see an I.
Yes, so B-U-I-C-K. Buick. So this person calls in. My wife at the time was handling all the phone calls. She picks up the phone. She goes, and the guy goes, "Can I speak to a Mr. Buick?" And she grins. She goes, "There's no Buick here, but there is a Buck." Typo.
That's good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna remember that.
Huh?
I'm gonna remember that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can tell I'm English people. They had the little pinky every time I take a drink.
Yeah.
Not like John, where John.
Yes, this is what I'm really enjoying it,
Hey, go look at my videos, guys. I've been called a white monkey. So, so John, how do you like your new mug?
Cool.
Very
cool.
Do you have the other one with you?
Huh?
Do you have the other one with you?
No, I have to go get it.
Let's put up the. Let me wipe off all the gunk. Here's the 2016 one, and John has the 2017. So John, what's so different?
Yeah, The difference is it's got this cool red handle, and you can probably already see the red trim because when you look inside, see, I just got finished drinking my coffee, so this is safe. Uh,
Yeah, keep it clean.
it's red on the inside.
There you
Really
go.
cool. And of course, like here, got my name,
Yep.
VNP,
And
very
what
nice.
does VFP stand for? I mean, you must be somebody important at Mardox.
Hey, exactly. And then,
He's not going to say it.
it's building a marketing community, building a community one member at a time.
Yeah, at least read it properly, not backwards.
Yeah. Well, it show. I'm having the same problem you had earlier. It's showing backwards to me.
Down below on the video, go to properties, and there's a setting to say enable mirror effect. Uncheck it.
Okay.
Yeah, why is that enabled automatically? That is awful. I understand because then, like right now, my hand isn't going the right direction, but at least I can read the stuff on the screen. Like I hold this up, I can see Mardox properly, not. Oh yeah, it has to be this way because I'm recording it too. So when it was backwards, there for me, everything's backwards on, on the recording. Now everything's nice and straight. I think. I'm dyslexic, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, left, right. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
You
Well,
see
I've
it?
got to find it. I don't see it.
Go to, on this,
There it is.
yeah.
It is activated.
Yeah, disable it.
Disable it.
For me, your cup is straight.
Okay.
For me,
Now,
your cup shows up right, but on your side, it's all backwards.
Right now is correct.
Yeah, so that's why we used to get a.
Yeah. Okay, because you got, I also have to like translate the stuff because my stuff is in German. So.
You have a German version of Zoom?
Of Zoom, yeah.
Why did you?
It recognized my operating system. I can change it to English, but most of the things that I do on the computer, I had a German version of things, with the exception of a few things. So
Oh wow! Because me, everything I live in a place where it's all French.
Yeah.
And everything I use is English.
Right. Okay. Yeah, for me, it's about not half, but a lot of it is German, and sometimes it's like when I have a problem I'm trying to figure out with the computer, and I, Google something or whatever, and sometimes I have to specifically Google it or watch search for videos in German because of the terms and everything that are used. It's like I know what they're talking about and everything, but to remember what that is translated, it can be a bit. It's like you said disable the mirror effect, and in German it's a Spiegel effect, and then I have to remember those things. That's a simple one.
So, hold on. Mirror is what in German?
Spiegel.
Eagle or beagle?
With an S.
Oh, Spiegel.
Spiegel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that now. Tomorrow I'm gonna use that word. You watch. I'm gonna know German. That's slowly but surely. I'll know German one day at a time.
That's one of the simpler ones, but sometimes words are so totally different. Certain terms and yeah.
Oh, it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Itesh, what languages do you speak, sir? I don't know if Itesh is still there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I speak English, Gujarati, and a little bit of Hindi.
And Hindi, right?
Hindi is different.
A little bit of Hindi. Yeah, that's already a lot.
Yeah.
That Hindi is not an easy language to learn, right?
Yeah, I mean, I actually understand it better than I speak it. Like, I watch a lot of Hindi movies. I watched one yesterday, actually. All in Hindi.
Oh, you're able to you can watch a movie in Hindi and actually follow through.
Yeah.
Oh, very good, very good. Again, it's not something North Americans find easy to grasp. It's a different language altogether.
Yeah. This is true. I mean, a foreign language in general is something, unless it's Spanish or maybe French or something like that. In North America, that's not a normal thing.
No, the next language I would say French, English, and if you're going to learn another language, learn Mandarin, because the way things are going in North Korea, United States, with China, they're going to step in. They're going to say we're Chinese now. So start learning your Mandarin, and figure out which dialect. Because I think there's 26 dialects.
But it was enough for me to learn this dialect of German. So yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But imagine, it's actually pretty neat, the languages that we have. Just America alone, from one side to the other, it's amazing that we have one set of English all the way across. There could have very easily have been different versions of English as we went across.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's bad enough we have our different versions of slang, but but the basic language is the same.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. I think China, it's such an old country. There's so many languages from so many areas. And it's like, wow. You know.
Lauren!
The beautiful Lauren's in the house.
Hey!
Coming to us from her computer room.
Check it out.
Woohoo!
Look. New cup. Yeah, how you doing today, Lauren?
Her dog's barking. Her doorbell's going ruff, 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 ruff. Same as my dog. Everything is ruff, 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 ruff. They have no idea how good they have it.
A dog's life is rough, you know?
It is, yeah, very rough. What's that, Lauren? Can't see it. Envelope?
It looks like, you know what it looks like?
Sticky note.
Like with a little brown envelope.
Yeah. Did that come with a little white powder?
Or that greenish
we
stuff.
just figured out that Lauren is actually a major narcotics kingpin, and we just don't realize it.
Yeah, exactly.
She's doing distribution.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get her in trouble. The CIA is gonna watch the video and go, "Who is this Lauren person?" We have to go and investigate.
Yeah.
I'm also listening to the NASA public channel.
Ah.
Oh yeah, the eclipse.
The eclipse thingy. Ah.
We didn't have anything in my area yet.
No, you're too
Really?
you're too south, I think. It's gonna be in the Carolinas, isn't it?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it ends with the Southern Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Florida. Unless you're really northern Florida, Lauren, I don't think you're gonna see much of it. I don't get to see anything at all, except that I noticed when it was in our area here. No, it's coming. It's coming. I noticed earlier the birds were making a lot of weird chirps outside, and I was wondering if that's maybe magnetic fields and stuff affecting the animals.
It's possible.
Yeah, because it was sure the hell wasn't Germany, that's for sure.
Very possible.
But we say that it comes off of Carolinas, but doesn't that continue down and curve back up into Australia after?
I don't know.
It must continue. It doesn't just end. It doesn't just end at the coast.
Say again, Josh?
I said, where's it going to go from South Carolina?
Yeah, but after the Carolinas, if it continues on, who sees it next?
Not sure.
No, but it's only done here. The moon and everything is the way the planet's still turning. I would think.
It was just saying that it's going to last 2.5 hours.
Yeah, here. Yeah, but I think other countries do see it. I think. I'm not sure. I have to see. Alright, so.
Cool.
Talking.
Yeah, we were talking about list building.
Yeah, this building. Yeah.
And you were mentioning how one can do that with Mardox.
Yep.
People need to remember in general that how important list building is, because people get into marketing, they get into this industry, and they're promoting links, building their downline maybe, if they're lucky, and stuff. But often they don't think about the importance of building a list. And in the industry, they're starting to encourage people to use squeeze pages more. You
Yeah.
know, pages that ask for the people's information and everything.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing that too. I'm reviving stuff that's ancient from 3 years ago, and I want to create. This is all top secrets. Nobody repeat this to anybody. Okay, what you guys see here is it's just for us. Okay, so we can like some 10-year-old kid 9 months from now is going to look at this and go, "This guy put out top secret information on video."
Hey, Lauren's Cup.
I want to make it so when new members come in, they got a step-by-step course, a video course on what to do, first step, second, third, fourth.
That would be a good thing.
Like my video series that I had before with the 3 videos, but not
That was
really
good.
not whiteboard.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
That was
it is good. But
That's what got me with that.
Yeah.
That's what sucked me in. You used the Jedi mind trick.
Oh, and the laptop didn't work at all?
Hey, that came after,
That's it.
way before the laptop.
No, we should tell the users where that laptop came from. Because now they're going to think I just gave you a laptop. And there's a lot of members like John Novak that pitched in for that. It's not just me.
Exactly.
But
join Mardox, you'll get a laptop.
Yeah. Join in tomorrow. Everyone gets a laptop. Yeah, that's it. Sarcasm.
Yes, we're joking, people.
Yes, that's it. We're joking. And in one of the videos that I want to do little 5-minute videos max, little tiny videos, explain something, have them do something. They either do it or they just continue on to the next video. A little series that they can hop through. Nothing super complicated. And I was actually even thinking what would really blow people's minds, and I haven't seen this. I don't know if I should talk about this now, because someone's just, as soon as I say that, someone's going to go, "Oh, I can do that," and do it. Do you guys remember the books Choose Your Own Adventure?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? Yeah. Page 1 would be, or video 1 would be, hello, my name is Nelson Buck, and blah 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 blah. Are you a new internet marketer, or do you already do internet marketing? And at the bottom below the video, there's 2 buttons. I'm new. Click. Cool. Now it goes to the video of saying, okay, great. Now that we know that you're a new marketer, let's get you started on a proper path. You see, it would blow people's minds having the videos follow. You see,
that would be cool.
It takes a lot of videos to do it, but I think we could do. We're looking at her dog. I'm trying to.
Yes, this is her dog.
Hello, Lauren. So I was thinking doing that, but then I was sitting going, for every choice of just 2 choices, from the first video, that would be 1, and then 3. And then there'd be 5, because 2 and 4 would be 6, plus 1 is 7 videos to be made. That's just on 2 choices. It gets astronomically huge real quick, but it would be a really, really good program to put together. Because the videos would follow through from one to the next. Yeah. So I'm going to try something like it. Did you say something, Tesh?
Oh yeah, I was saying that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so too. It would really be cool if I could custom make at least one video with the referrer's name in it. Hi, my name is Nelson Buck, and thank you for joining. I see you've been referred here by John Brewer. But for every video that I do like that, for every good paid member, I would have to make the video with each their name in it. You've been referred here by Lauren. You've been referred here by Carrie. You've been referred here by Belinda, by Hitesh. And that would blow their mind. How did I get that person's name, their upline in the video, and it continues through.
Cool. That would be good.
Yeah. But there's got to be a way to do the videos dynamically. There's got to be programmatically. There's got to be a way to do it, even if it's just little segments of video and programmatically thrown together to make a video. That would be cool. So then you'd have, hi, my name is Nelson, and blah blah. Next video. Okay, great. Now that we know you make less than $100,000 a year, we know you're a new marketer and you've been doing this for 6 months. These would be based off the 3 previous questions that they answered onto the 4th video, and we're repeating what they just selected. That's going to blow people's minds.
Yeah. That would be cool.
But that's going to be a huge video production to do. I'm pretty sure it can be done.
And also, what's important for folks to know as far as Mardox is concerned is that Mardox is constantly evolving
Innovating,
and
innovating.
innovating. There you go. That's
Yes,
the word.
yes,
Yes, constantly innovating because it's like it's a whole lot different than it was when I first joined.
yeah. Well, look at. Oh! I want to talk about that real quick. So I gotta take
Yeah,
off for 4 o'clock. What do we have? We got 20 minutes to go.
yeah.
I really gotta disappear at 4. I got another pool delivery to do.
Uh,
Pool delivery. I mean, sorry. um, what was I gonna say? What content, and John is saying innovating and changing and working. If you guys log into the Mardox website, it's been changed. There's a new look. It's similar to the old one, but there's new functionality added in, and I'm going to be activating a lot of stuff that came with this template. A lot of you don't know, but I'm going through the 10,000 some odd pieces of content. This weighs a ton. I had users send me content, 120 gigs on this one. Whoa, catch, score. 1 terabyte on this one, and 4 terabytes on this one.
wow.
So that's about, let's say decompressed. It's about 4 terabytes of content decompressed. And I've started going through it to determine which articles I want to keep. Not necessarily all the one by one, but I know these are articles that go into that folder. These are PLR articles that go in another folder. This is graphics, another folder. I'm just sorting the content, and at the same time realizing that there's doubles, so I'm getting rid of all the doubles.
Right.
But out of 12,900 pieces, there's now 10,000. We just added 2,100 templates to the pile because that just came in. I got access to it, so I'm downloading all the templates to put it so people can have website templates. That was based on one of our previous chats and the templates, right? And so going through all this content, and I was saying this because if you have content, if you have PLR content, any kind of content, master, resell, right content, whatever, make sure to extract it and really look at it. Not to sell it, but you look to see what you've got. Because this template that Mardox is running right now, this layout, is worth $1,000. And I know this because I went to go look for the documentation on how to use some of the JavaScripts that are in this template, and that did not come with the zip file that I had. So I went to do some research. I found the original creator of this template, and he does have documentation on the JavaScripts. But you need to put your password and username in that you would have gotten when you bought the template from him for $1,000 or $999 if you want to be specific. I have a $1,000 template sitting on my desk. I didn't even know about it. It's been 2 months. I didn't even know about it. So, extracted it, started using it. Now, I'm honest. I contacted the creator of the template, and I said, look, I received a hard drive full of content. This was on it. I don't have a password or username with it. If you want, I can send you the money to pay for the license for it. If I have to. The guy was nice enough and honest. He said you were honest enough to tell me in an email that you have a copy of the template unpaid for, and that you're using it for your website. He says I'm going to give you access to the site. He could have said you owe me this money.
Yeah.
Instead, he says go ahead and use it. You know.
Yeah.
But then again, I gotta remember he's off onto other designs already. You know. So it's not a not a big. If the guy sold it 3 times, he's made $3,000 income on a template that's probably taken him a weekend to develop. You know, a good programmer can do that really quick. But now I'm going to be more prone to promoting this guy's templates.
Yeah.
You see, because he gave me free access, so I'm going to do a collaborative exchange. But my point is. Make sure you go through your content. If you have hard drives full of content and you didn't take the time to look at it, sit down one weekend and go through it one by one. Go through them and see what you have. And who knows? Maybe you'll come across a website, a niche website set, and you'll go, "Wow, that looks really nice." Upload it and run it. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. One person had it. He had a whole bunch of recipes. That's why I keep going back to recipes. It's stuck in my mind. This person had a bunch of ebooks on recipes, created a recipe website, and now he's making a fortune. But the person was a mechanic, knows nothing about recipes. but had the scripts and ebooks for a recipe membership site. And now he's charging $9.95 a month for these users. He's like well over 400 or 500 members to have access to these recipes. He's not doing anything on the site. He's just collecting the cash to make sure the site runs. The users add the content in, their recipes, their ideas, their thoughts. It's a community, but he's making a fortune. He would have never have known unless that person went through his own content.
Yeah.
I would have never have known I had $1,000 template sitting here if I didn't go through my content.
That is like, because I know I have lots of stuff that I've collected over the years since I've been in marketing, and there's no telling what I have that's of value or something that I can really use now, right? To as like a free offer or something for people to join my list or whatever. Something, something of value that relates to whatever it is that I'm discussing at the moment and stuff like that. Because the mistake we make is, we're always looking for new stuff, and we forget about the stuff that we already have. And this is especially in our digital age, because it's so easy to get stuff, and you download stuff, and you download stuff, and you download stuff, and then you're overwhelmed with all of this stuff, and then you procrastinate, and then you this, and then you that, and
Let's look at this just for a second, John. Let's share the screen again here, so you guys can see it too here, because I know how John gets when you don't share with him. This is a template from 2010, 7 years old. Does that look sharp or what?
It looks nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using this for NelsonBuck.com.
That looks nice.
Yeah, so
that's nice.
It's
nice and clean.
Yeah, it's nice and clean. It's white. It's got the 3D effect. This was made in 2009 and distributed in 2010. Nobody's using it now, and it's like, hell, I'm gonna use it for my own.
Yeah.
This template again. I went to look for the creator. It's still $59 if you want to buy the license to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still, this is 17 years later.
Yeah.
7 years later. So $59 7 years later. So you can imagine what it was worth at the beginning.
Right.
Back then, I don't know if they charged in 2010. I don't know if they charged $1,000 for a template. Granted, the one that I got from Mardox comes with JavaScripts and database content, and there's a lot of stuff in there. It's compressed alone. It's like what? Just trying to see if I can find it here. The zip file was 290 megs, so just over a quarter of a gig of content in that one file. That's actually what caught my attention. Was it said template, and I noticed the file size right beside it. It was like 290 megs. I was like, what the hell's in here?
Huge file, yeah.
Yeah, it's big. So that's what caught my attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. I'm recording the page and everything's all askew. There we go. That's better.
Now think about that, right? You said that file, right? It's 290 megs. Now I remember back when I was in the States, in the Army still, and bought my very first desktop computer. And this was back in the 80s, and I got the most I could get at that time for my money, and the biggest hard drive that I could afford that was available at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing that I could find was 40 megabytes.
Right.
And that back then was huge.
Right.
And imagine nowadays that wouldn't even be enough for some basic files.
40 megabyte or 40 gigs?
Megabytes it was.
Wow. Because when I had my Apple IIe, I had a 10 megabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
And that was huge. I mean, no, and I don't mean this huge. I mean, I'm getting camera frame. Huge. It weighed a ton. It was the Apple drive.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it was. And that was 10. So that would have been like, what, 95, 96 that you bought a drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Now,
like that. Yeah.
on my desk, I got 3 other drives that came in, but this stuff is too old. This is, I can't even, this is a 10 gig drive, 10 gigabytes. My computer isn't calculated in gigs, it's calculated in thousands of gigs. Just my external drive alone is 4,000 gigs, or 400 of these drives. Just the external, is that right? 1 terabyte is 1,024 gigabytes. Yeah, so if it's 10, yeah, so it's 400 times bigger than this. That's huge. You know, so imagine 400 of these plugged in for that one external drive that I got now. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's really, it's nuts. But yeah, I got some of these old ones, so I got to try to see what I can get off them. They're really old, and the content might still be good. Going back to what you were saying, John. Just because something is old as content, and I'm trying to get Belinda to understand that. Just because it's not something that you're interested in when you're dealing with a website like what we're doing. Just because it's not in your niche, it's not garbage. And 2, just because it's old doesn't mean it's not good. Like I was saying, the other day, an ebook on how to maintain your car.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good for decades.
Because the principles behind things don't change.
That's right.
It's like our children, right? Our children think, oh yeah, my parents are so old, they have no idea, they can't understand it, you know.
Yeah.
Back then when they were carrying around clubs and stuff like that, right?
Clubs.
But you know, they think we're that old.
We had baseball bats.
Okay. But what they don't realize is that we've been there and done that. We just did it differently.
Yeah.
You know, but the principles behind things are the same. And, you know, relating this to marketing and stuff, the principles behind business building, period, are the same. And the principles behind whatever industry you're in are the same. So the information can be old, but the basic principles are very valid.
Yeah.
And then you just have to update the vehicles or the methods that you use to make it useful for you now.
Yeah. Social media. Belinda's right when she was talking in the previous show about social media ebooks. Social media is changing so fast.
Yeah.
Daily. It's
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not to be honest, I'm not really all that into social media yet. Although, especially in not only the internet marketing industry, but in the teaching industry, the online teaching industry and stuff, is something that I need to be more into. But to be honest, I haven't had the time. Because
it is time consuming.
Yeah, I do a lot of offline teaching, so you know, and one needs to really get into what they're doing, and not just, you know, throw stuff out there and whatnot.
That's it. You know, it's but social media. Belinda and I started. Well, I started a video channel on YouTube called PLR Daily. We talk about PLR content and master resale rights and stuff like that. It's more driven only to this content, and that was just a spin-off of what I was talking about, sorting all this content. It's more like me, her, and me and you just sitting on camera like this, talking about content as I'm going through it and see, you know, where our thoughts are. You know, so it's another one of those, you know, just have coffee and chat kind of thing. But if you guys want to go look at it, it's PLR Daily, and nice big red and white letters. Can't miss it. Really,
it's on my list. I'm subscribed to it. So.
Yeah, there you go.
I have to watch it,
but she created a Facebook group, and people are signing up to it. They're not even in Mardox. I have no idea who these people are, because they're interested in PLR. They're interested in content. You know, so hopefully they'll catch on and they'll see our videos and understand that, oh wow, this guy's got a lot of content. You know. Pricing on the content for Mardox. Some of you out there want to have all the content that I have. I think it's 12,900 files. well, minus the duplicates. Let's say 10,000 to round it down. Some of you want to have access to all of this. I got no problem with it. I've been looking at pricing for shipping, so on and so forth, and versus bandwidth. I'm going to be setting up a site for the content. If somebody wants to download it, they'll pay one time and they'll have access to download that content at their own free will. Basically, it's just going to be a data dump, a file dump, and say go ahead and start downloading. But if somebody does not want to log in and sit and go click download, let's say someone with a slow connection like mine, I'd be looking at about 400, no, almost a terabyte. I'd be sitting here for about a month and a half, constantly 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, constantly downloading, constantly. Mm-hmm. If somebody wants to have it within 7 to 10 days, I can put it on a hard drive. So the pricing is going to be $295, just shy of $300, and that's going to include shipping and the value, the cost of the external, my book, the external drive. That's going to be USB 3. So I've been looking around for pricing for external drives, the best brands that are out there. So basically, when you pay that price, you're going to be getting a 4 terabyte external hard drive for your computer. You can use it for whatever you want. All the content will be on it. You'll receive it. The price includes shipping and handling. And I was thinking too that it would be neat if I went out and got a 1 terabyte hard drive for these people. But then what do you do with the content? You can't extract it. You can't unzip it. You can't do nothing. There's no space. So 4 terabyte drive will let you extract everything if you want and play with it, the way you want, So going forward, there's going to be a version that you can download, or you can ask to have it mailed to you one time, and boom, it's yours. So it's pretty cool. You get to buy a hard drive at the same time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Practical as well.
Yeah. And it's more like plug it in, copy the files. I'll come back tomorrow. It takes a long time to copy all those files.
Yeah.
Geez. Yeah.
Information overload. Yeah.
Well, I also use a special software to copy the files. It's if you do it with Windows or Linux and say click, drag, drop, it takes forever because it has to go through and index all this. I got a software that looks at where all the content is, basically builds an image and then writes it byte by byte all the way through. So it's a lot more efficient, a lot more time, a lot less time consuming. But,
sounds like digital printing.
Yeah, basically. There. I haven't even thought about how many pages and pages and pages of stuff you could print if you were to sit there and go print everything on paper.
A couple of forests.
My mom will go onto a recipe site. She'll see a recipe, instead of saying print, she'll sit there and write it out.
Really?
Mom,
okay.
You can print. Press the button, Mom. But this is the same lady in my life that thinks that if she plays a video game and a certain window comes up, she thinks the computer's going to explode. You're not going to break the computer. Don't worry about it.
The internet broke.
Yeah. If you break it, I pay you. I want to see this. No, but that goes back to when she got on the internet. We kept telling her, be careful what you click, because it could be viruses. You know those windows that would pop up.
Yeah.
Download executable stuff. So my poor dad, he's sitting behind her at the other desk, and he's constantly, what? Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead. No, what? Okay, no, yeah, go ahead and click that. Yeah, it's okay. It's hilarious. My mom and dad are the inverse of my relationship. In me, it's what would I do without my wife? My mom is what would I do without my husband? Yeah. Oh, jeez. So, yeah, John, if you got content you want to get rid of, you can put it on a hard drive, let me know. I'll mail you a drive, you can mail it back. I'll go through it and plug it in if anything's good.
Yeah.
John, it's 4 o'clock. Do you want to wrap it up? Because I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta run.
Wait! Before you start, did you notice something all this show? This whole time?
What?
These shirts make us look good.
Yeah. Yeah, for the cool folks,
Yeah. It's only for the cool people. Hey, Tash Shirts is coming. I gotta talk to you later on about that.
Yeah, yeah. In the cool club.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Hitesh, before we start, in Skype, Hitesh, can you can you send me a private message with your mailing address?
Sure.
Yeah, do that. I need your the full name, mailing address, and phone number. I gotta be able to put it in the shipping system so that if there's a problem, they can call you.
Okay, great.
Yeah, do that, and also your shirt size. This one's a large. So if you're chubbier than me, you might need an X large.
Yeah, my son told me to suck my stomach in.
Yeah. So do that for me, Hitesh, but send it to me as private message directly to me, not in the Mardox group. You got my my personal Skype? Is he still there?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Send me a private one, and I'll get you on the list to get that sent out to you.
All right.
Yeah, because you missed last week. I've been trying to get a hold of you since. Okay, John.
Okay.
All right, thank you everyone for joining the Mardox Daily Live Chat. We do this every day unless there's some kind of problem at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you have to remember there's 3 very important things that you should do. You should subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and comment, folks, comment. Do those 3 things and you'll be going places. Yes, we appreciate it. You know, tell us what you want to talk about or want us to talk about, or you want us to shut up talking about, and we'll do it.
No more fidget spinners.
Yeah.
No, show them.
Yeah, so I'll just put in
Show them.
They can't see it from
My son has 2 of those things.
How do you see something small from that distance?
My director's always bitching at me.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot, she says.
Maybe Glantina's not in the room.
Do you guys see this? I'm abused.
Yeah, so...
no, seriously, I don't know how many of these people are making videos on fidget spinners. Today I saw one guy, he took a fidget spinner, he made a mold, and then made a chocolate and banana fidget spinner with the bearing in the middle so you could spin it.
Kidding me.
That's just a waste of food.
No, he ate it.
It's still a waste of food.
Yeah.
Why would you make food in the shape of a fidget?
Because he could, and he could put it on YouTube. It's that people are saying, stop with the fidget spinners, we don't want them anymore. A couple of weeks ago, one guy put a little firecrackers, so what you got was this thing going on, Anyways, guys, join us tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully tomorrow Belinda will be there to add her comments in, and we'll see you guys soon. Say bye, everybody.
Have a good one, folks.
Bye.